Yo, so as news spreads in Jamaica that the 26-year-old soldier killed himself due to the fact that he and his woman broke up, I have noticed that in the comment section, a lot of people have been, dehumanizing the guy. They've been saying that he's a girl clown, he's an idiot, he's a waste man. A lot of disparaging things have been said about this young man because he decided to take his own life. And while I do not condone people killing themselves, killing the woman, killing the dog, killing the baby, killing anyone after or during a breakup, I must say that in a time like this, it is good to show some form of empathy. The best way is not to mock or tease this guy or scoff at the situation because it can happen to almost anybody, And not everyone is strong enough to withstand mental pressures. You see, ladies and gentlemen, the brain is a very fragile thing, and it takes a bit of time before one realizes this. It takes experience for one to realize this. And so if you have never been through a serious heartache, you should not be one to be judging a situation and be saying that someone is a waste man for taking their life and that you would never do that and whatever, because you don't know what it's like. The brain is so sensitive that it takes a split of a second for it to be like totally fried. You ever hear someone say your chip lick? Exactly. It's like when a computer is overloaded. And what do you notice that a computer does when it's overloaded? It reboots itself. However, in the situation with the brain, whenever the brain reboots itself, that's a state of insanity. And that can happen within the split of a second, just like that. Just like snapping your finger. And so persons who are met with situations like this that they weren't prepared for, in many cases, they don't know what to do. They don't have the answers. They don't know who to turn to. In most cases, they can't turn to friends because just like these people who are saying this man is an idiot, that's how many friends deal with such situations. They tend to, scoff at their friend's pain. They tend to say that they are idiots. They tend to regard them as being soft. And the male ego is fragile. So sometimes they don't want to ask for help. And these are the people that are liable to hurt themselves because they feel like they have so much pain and they don't know who to turn to. I've myself been in a situation where, my ex sold me out, for money. And because at the time I wasn't getting money, I was in a job and he wasn't paying well. It was a good job, but it was trash. They pay trash in Jamaica and a lot of those companies. And I took it very hard, And during that point, I was at my lowest point, vibration-wise, mentally, economically. Every alley, I was just so low in that point. And I felt the pain that people feel when they take their lives. I had to be very strong to rise above it. And of course, God blessed me with some real good friends that they were in my corner through the entire ordeal. They kept saying, yo, you can't allow this to get the better of you. You have to rise above it. One day you will feel better. And I got close with this girl and she told me, look, I went through this situation. I felt the same way that you're feeling right now. I would advise you to stick through it. Stick through it. Don't do anything stupid. Just allow the process to take its course. Allow the pain to drill you. It will subside. And when it does, you will laugh at yourself and be so ashamed that you are behaving the way that you're behaving right now. And trust me, that's exactly how it went. Today, I look back at that situation and I feel so embarrassed of how silly I was acting over this chick. Because I've risen 10 times stronger while she has fallen from grace. You know what I mean? And so I would advise people who are going through situations like these, do not give up on yourself. Do not kill yourself. Do not hurt yourself. Do not harm others. Give yourself the chance to heal. Be patient. It is painful. I know it's painful, but just allow yourself to heal. Be patient. Go through the process. And trust me, one day you will look back at it and be like, I can't believe I was going so crazy over this relationship. See, look at me now. I am happy. I found someone else. You know what I mean? I developed myself. You know what I mean? I'm so well off in life now. Look at me now and look how I was behaving. So give yourself that chance. Bet on yourself. Use those situations to build yourself and to focus on yourself. I'm out. And before I go, one more thing I would like to say. I noticed that a lot of these persons who are committing suicide and, you know what I mean, these atrocities against women as well during breakups are soldiers. And what I want to say to a lot of these soldiers is be careful, yo, of the type of women that you choose. Be patient with yourself. Go slow. I know that because you guys want that government benefit, you are rushing to get married to unfit women, women that are not ready, women that are thoughts, young girls that are some butter here's harlots. You know what I mean? You are rushing to marry these women because you want to hurry up and get that extra couple thousands on your paycheck. You know what I mean? And a lot of you guys are not ready. And so you choose women that are unfit. I want you guys to be patient. I know you want the money, but before you put yourself in a situation when you're going to hurt yourself because a woman has betrayed you, it's best to be patient. Pace yourself. And this goes for the police as well, because a lot of you police are in the same situation. You get more money if you're married. And so it forces you guys, because a 26-year-old guy, this guy is too young to be married anyway, you know what I mean? So you can clearly see that many of these guys, they force serious relationships because they want to get that extra paycheck. You know what I mean? And those benefits. And this is usually the result because a lot of those women are not ready. And you're spending late hours on the jobs and you're not coming in like for weeks. You know what I mean? And this is the result. I'm out. For real, this.
And a one or two time you go on some things, I'm really put one shot in a you know. But me I said then if me go shot, you know, what me do? What me I go do? What me I get at the pussy and at the throat from? Some of those hold it and make you go on. But you say you